In this video, you'll learn how to create this sleek social media hover tooltip by using only HTML and CSS. Now in HTML file, add first a title. I call it Social Media Tooltip. Next, let's add a CSS link. By typing link, then enter. Put the name of CSS file. Now let's start the HTML structure code. By add an ordered list with class wrapper, followed by list with class icon and Facebook. Now inside list, add span with class tooltip, with text inside Facebook. Now to add the icon Facebook, let's go to Google. But first, let's add the CDN link for icon by searching Font Awesome CDN. Then click the Font Awesome libraries. Then scroll down and click this link to copy. Then paste it inside your VS Code after the CSS link. To visible the entire link, press Alt-Z for word wrap. Now scroll down and let's add the icon. Go to Google again and search Font Awesome icon. Then click this site. After that, search Facebook. Scroll down, then click this icon. Then click the code to copy. Then paste the code after the span. Now go to web page to see the changes. As you can see, it shows the Facebook icon. Now scroll down and copy the list for GitHub. After paste the list, change the Facebook text into GitHub. And now, copy again the list and paste for Instagram. Change the text GitHub into Instagram. Now the HTML code is complete. Go to style.css for styling the HTML. Now let's add Google font first. Go to Google, then search font Google, then enter. After that, click this site. And now in the search bar, type Poppins. Then click this. Select Get Font. Then select Get Embed Code. Scroll down. Go to Import. Now highlight the text inside style, then copy it. Then paste it inside style.css. Now let's start the code, but first go to your web page. Now let's remove default margins and paddings for all elements and setting the box model to border box. By setting margin 0, padding 0 and box sizing to border box. Now let's add the font Google Poppins. By typing font family, then Poppins sans serif. Now let's center the text and icon in our web page. By doing that, type body. Then inside body, add display flex, followed by justify content center, align item center, min height 100 VH, and background E8 E8 E8. Now scroll down and let's style the class wrapper to create a flexible horizontal container for a list. But first go to HTML file, then copy the class wrapper, then paste it here. Then type the code display inline flex, followed by list style none, height 120 px, width 100%, padding top 40 px, justify content center. Now scroll down and let's style the icon. Copy the class wrapper, then paste it. And now go to HTML file, then copy the class icon. This 3 class icon is for styling. Now go back to CSS file and paste it. Now let's add the code. First position relative, followed by background FFF. Next is border radius 58%, margin 10 px, width 50 px, height 50 px, font size 18 px, display flex, justify content center, align items center, flex direction column. Then box shadow with 0.10 px RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0.1. Also add here 10 px. Next is cursor pointer. And last transition all 0.2s, cubic Bezier with 0.68, minus 0.55, 0.265, and 1.55. Now scroll down and copy the class wrapper and paste it. Now go to HTML code, then copy the class tooltip and go back to CSS and paste it. Now add the code position absolute, followed by top 0, then font size 14 px, background FFF, color FFF, padding 5 px 8 px, border radius 5 px, box shadow with 0, 10 px, 10 px, Regiba 0, 0, 0, 0.1. Now scroll down and add opacity 0, pointer events none, and last transition all 0.4s, cubic Bezier 0.68, minus 0.55, 0.265, 1.55. Now after that, let's copy the class wrapper and tooltip and paste it, then add before. Then add position absolute, content with single quote, height 8px, and width 8px, background FFF, bottom 3px, left 50%, transform, translate -50%, rotate 45 degree, and last transition all 0.3s, cubic Bezier 0.68, -0.55, 0.2652, 1.55. Now scroll down and go to HTML file. Then copy the class wrapper, then paste. Go back to HTML file and copy the class icon, then paste it. Add hover and class tooltip. Now add top -45px, followed by opacity 1, visibility visible, and pointer events auto. As you can see, when hover the icon, it show the card. Now scroll down and copy the class wrapper and icon along the hover. Then paste it. Now go to HTML file and copy thspan. Then go back to CSS, then paste it. Now add comma, then copy this, then paste it. Then remove the span and change it into tooltip. Now add code text shadow with 0px, -1px, 0px, RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0.1. Now as you can see, when hover the icon, it show a shadow in tooltip. Now after that, copy the class wrapper and paste it. Then scroll down. Now go to HTML file, then copy the class Facebook. Then go back to CSS, then paste it with hover. Then add comma, then copy it, then paste. Then add class tooltip, then comma. Now copy this line, then paste. Then add before. Now inside, add background 1, 8, 7, 7, F2. Then add color FFF. Now when hover the icon Facebook, it changed the color and background. Now copy all class along the background and color. Then paste. Now go to HTML file, then copy the class GitHub. Now remove the class Facebook and paste GitHub. Then change the background color to 1, 8, 1, 7, 1, 7. Now after save, it changed th background color of GitHub when hover. Next, copy again this one, then paste it. And go to HTML file, then copy the class Instagram. Now, replace the GitHub into Instagram. Then change the background color to E4405F. Now, save the code, then see the result. And that's all guys, and thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video.